Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. Today's video is a bit different to what you're used to seeing from me. Some of you may or may not be aware, if you follow me on Instagram you'll know. I am pregnant with our first child. It's due in November sometime. And yeah, this is our first baby and I've been working really hard on some crochet bits for it. And this is basically just a bit of a baby haul video really, which I'm really liking and watching at the moment, so I thought it might interest some people. I'm sorry if it's not your cup of tea, but for any new mums or pregnant mums out there, I thought you might like to see this. So yeah, it's not a massive haul. We haven't got that much yet, just because, if I'm completely honest, we haven't actually finished the room that it's going to go in. It only got plastered last week. My husband's upstairs banging about at the moment, painting it. So until we've got furniture and places to put things, we've been kind of limiting what we got. But there's a few things that I have started getting just because I couldn't resist, or they were on offer or what have you. So I'm going to show you around our first little buys for our new baby. So this first thing isn't actually a buy. This is something I made. The blanket I made myself. I crocheted it. I actually used 3 different coloured DK yarns, and I just used a thicker needle. I think I used a 9 or a 10mm crochet hook, sorry, and that's the way that that's come out. And then I also bought this amazingly soft fleece fabric from my local haberdashery, and I must admit I was going to hand sew it, and then I just thought I don't trust myself to get it straight and nice, so I did have actually paid a lady to sew the backing on for me. So it's super warm and super comfy because, as I say, it's going to be a November baby. So that's the first thing I made, and again it's got the blue and the pink on it. Not again because I haven't told you, but we're not going to find out what we're having, so it's going to be a surprise for us. So everything has to be really gender neutral, which is proving to be insanely difficult. I don't know about people that are in America or what have you, but here in the UK, any of your typical high street shops, H&M, Primark, Next, is so gender dominated. Pink, blue, like there's hardly any neutral stuff for people that aren't finding out. So I guess we're in the minority now and everyone does find out, but we're not, so we've had to get whatever we could find that was neutral. So that's the first thing, this blanket that I've made. Moving on, as you've probably just seen, I've crocheted some little Converse type booties. I'm addicted to my Converse, so it had to. I probably would if we were in a better position, but I can't really warrant spending £30 on some baby Converse that they're going to wear for like a month. So I thought, what better thing to do than just knock some up myself, and then it's a lot cheaper. So sorry about these rough ends, I've got to sew them in. I've misplaced my yarn needle, but so I've made these little Converse, and also made these little jogging bottom trousers. So I thought, I think jogging bottoms can be for girls or boys. It doesn't have to be a boy thing, I don't think. So that's those 2 bits. Next, some of you may have already seen this. This is the ripple blanket that I've made. Again, using, I think it's actually the same 3 yarns as what's in that one, but I had loads left over, so I made a second blanket, so that's that one. Then, moving over, my husband ordered this. Our household's a bit addicted to the Muppets, I must admit. We love the Muppets, and the baby's room's actually going to be Muppet themed. Loosely, it's not going to be like crazy, it's going to be very much a gender neutral room, but there are going to be some Muppets toys and Muppets canvases and stuff. So he said he saw this online and couldn't resist, so that's one thing he's ordered. Then this is a huge Primark section, so I just got, I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing. Until I spoke to my mum, I thought that they'd just have sleep suits because it was a winter baby. My mum was like, no, you need the little vest because they keep their nappies on and stuff. I was like, oh, whoops, I thought they were for summer babies because they didn't have sleeves or legs. So yeah, you can tell I'm a bit hopeless at this. So at the moment we've got those 3 sleep suits and the ones underneath, those 3 as well. They're all from Primark. I think they were £7, was it? Yeah, £7 per pack, so just over £1 a sleep suit, which I didn't actually think was that bad. And then these ones again, the short sleeve in the 7-pack, they were £7.50. So again, not breaking the bank. We are trying to keep it on a bit of a budget, because I'm so aware of everyone telling us like, oh, you buy all these clothes and then they just stay in baby grows because they're being sick and this and that, and you're not going to want to keep dressing them up in little outfits. So I'm trying to take people's advice and stick to practical stuff. We've just got some little matching muslin squares there. One little pack of scratch mittens for them, and they were like, for 3 pairs, like I think it was £1. If I just, yeah, it was only £1. It was so cheap, so got some of those. Got some plain sleep suits, just white ones from Tesco for £5. This little beauty, little comforter, is from Matalan. My sister actually got that for the baby because she couldn't believe how soft it was and how lovely it was, and she was like, oh, I've got to get it. So we've got that as a little toy comforter for it. I've got another blanket. I know it seems a bit blanket made. I think I'll stop at the 3. So I've got the 2 ones I've made, and then a super soft fleecy one. Again, that was from Primark, I think, yeah, only £4. And from the looks of it, it will fold out quite big. So that's that. Also from Tesco, just those little pack of 3 pairs of socks. I think they were like in the sale for £2. So I was like, not a waste of money there. They've got, apparently they claim to have special stay-on technology as well. I don't know how true that is, but we shall see. I also got these 2 pairs of Christmas socks. I know it's crazy to be talking about Christmas in June, but it is a late November baby. And those 2 pairs of socks, again, were on the Tesco website in the sale for like £1. So I thought, for £1, it'll be cute. They can wear them for Christmas. Next thing I got in the Tesco sale was one of these sleeping bags. I know lots of people get the Grow bag, the original branded ones. They're a bit pricey, and this was in the sale from £14 down to £9, I think it was. So yeah, only £9 for one of their sleeping bag type things. This is 0 to 6 months, and I also bought a 6 to 12 month one. It's the same design, but I just thought for that price, I'll grab them while they're on offer. So we got that as well. Moving over the back, we have gone for that monitor, just because we were looking at buying like a thermostat for the room and then some sort of like plug-in light show for the room and this and that, and then we thought, do you know what, this has got everything in one, and it is a bit expensive. I think we got it for, it was new, it was off a seller on eBay for £120 when I think its RRP is £180, so we did save quite a bit of money anyway. And yeah, we just thought, it's got all of it in one. It tells you the temperature of the room, it's got a little light show, plays lullabies and white noise sounds like hair dryers and hoovers and what have you. It's infrared technologies apparently, so you can see them in the dark. The sound claims to be so good that you can hear them breathing, and it also has a 2-way talk, so you can talk back at them as well as hear them. So we quite like the idea of that when they're getting a bit older and standing up in their cot, just booming out your voice in the room and freaking them out. Get back in your bed. So yeah, we went for that one in the end. The next thing we bought was the Ergo Baby. We went for the original style carrier, and that also has the infant insert, so it can be used from a newborn. So we just went for a simple black one. Just thought it would not get so dirty or show up. And it also, thinking about it from a girl's point of view, black goes with anything, so it'll match any outfit. So we got that. And lastly, the most exciting bit so far, as I mentioned, the room is going to be Muppets themed. So we're going to have 2 floating shelves in the room that are going to have all the different Muppets character toys on it. And we've got Waldorf and Statler so far. They're the only 2 that have come. We have ordered Walter and Miss Piggy as well. I think she's on her way. So yeah, when they get here, I'll include them in the next haul. But I think they look so good, especially this one. I think it looks so like them. I think they're brilliant. So I think my husband found them on Amazon, but from America, I think. Sorry, the cat's in the background. So that's that. And then anything else is just furniture bits at the moment. We've gone for the cots, the back box. We've got a Kallax unit. I don't know why I'm showing you the boxes because you can't see what's in them. There's a Kallax 2x4 unit. I don't know if you know what those are, but they're basically from IKEA. And they're the units that kind of look like cubes. We've got a 2x4 and we're going to lay it longwise so it can double up as the changing table. And we thought if it's longwise, as they grow up a bit and are toddlers, they'll be able to reach and put things in boxes and keep it tidy, or at least that's the hope. So yeah, we're going to have that. And we've also gone for a Pohang chair. And we, rather than getting the classic creamy white cushion, we've gone for the bit more expensive grey one because it was a bit thicker, and I thought, you know, the chair's not that expensive. It's not like I've paid 250 quid for an armchair, and I just thought, depending on how often I will be spending it in the middle of the night, I want it to be comfy, so we've gone for the more luxury grey cushion. And then that long box there is just a blackout blind. So yeah, oh, that's just drawers. I think that's the pair of drawers, 2 lots of them for the Kallax white gloss ones, and then some grey, I can't think of what they call them, but basically the fabric boxes that go in the Kallax, because the main colour scheme of the room, which you may have gathered from the blankets, is it's going to be grey and white, really neutral, and yeah, just these bursts of colour from our Muppets fun. So yeah, as I say, thank you for watching. This is when I need to ask for your help. If there is anything that you can think of that you'd 100% recommend for a pregnancy or a new mum, like your must-haves, please leave them in the comments below, because as I said about the sleep suits, I need help, and I don't have a huge amount of friends that are pregnant or have already had babies, so I'm kind of learning as I go on this, which is fine, and I'm happy to do that. But any advice that you guys want to give, I'm more than happy to hear it. And likewise, if there was anything you were told when you were pregnant, oh, you must have that, and then you never even ended up using it and it was a complete waste of money, I'd love to hear those opinions as well, because we're really trying to make sure that we don't spend money where it doesn't need to be spent. So if there's anything that you can think of, as I say, that you always recommended and it proved to be useless, I'd really love to hear from you. But I'm going to stop rambling on now because I think that's long enough. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!